Celeste Lewis.
Courtney Newell.
Brad Newell.
Tyler Newell.
Hey guys, I'm Danielle, and today I'm going to share with you information on effective communication in the workplace, specifically teaching. According to Houston Chronicles, to be effective in teaching, you must be skilled not only in expressive communication, but also receptive communication. Teaching is one of the most challenging communication professions because you must adapt the way that you communicate based on the way your students learn. And we all know that we all don't learn the same. I'm going to share with you information on communication in the teaching field that I gathered from a college professor who works at Kaiser University. There are three main points I want to discuss. First, how did the professor learn her communication skills, and how did she apply it in teaching? Second, what are effective versus non-effective communication skills? And last but not least, what are barriers that are faced when communicating to students, and how can they be overcome? How did this professor learn communication, and how did she apply it in the work field? According to college professor Newell, communication skills learned through courses we take in college, such as public speaking, prepare us. Also, through our everyday interactions with different groups, we learn how to communicate. However, she believes the most important way to learn communication is practice. Practice makes perfect. This means you need to get out there and communicate. This is the only way you're going to learn. These were applied in her everyday interactions when teaching students, and the more she did it, the better she got. An article by Ministry of Education states that to be effective, you must apply various communication skills you learn, such as visual cues, like PowerPoints, and nonverbal, such as hand gestures. What are effective versus non-effective communication skills? According to an article published by Forbes, one of the most effective skills in communication is knowing what you are discussing. What do I mean by this? Well, when you know the topic you're discussing, you seem confident. And when you're confident, the audience believes you. Communication is not only verbal, you have to remember the nonverbal skills. I asked college professor what her thoughts were, and she said listening is a key communication skill in teaching. By listening, you understand what your students are grasping from the content. This allows you to change it if they are not understanding what you are teaching. Non-effective communication skills. This is many things we do, unfortunately, in our day-to-day conversations. Things that are distracting, such as cell phones. Also, body language can be distracting. If you're swaying, the audience is not paying attention to you. They're paying attention to your body language. During my interview with the professor and I, we discussed some communication barriers she faces every day in her job. The biggest struggle, she said, was language barriers. She stated a lot of students do not speak English as their first language. However, she is able to overcome this by restating things that she teaches and having the student restate back what they learned. One thing we also don't think about is respect. This is a big communication barrier because if the audience does not respect you, they are not going to listen to your message. We must think of ourselves when we are listening to a speaker. How would we feel if we weren't getting respect? We probably wouldn't like it. So think about that next time you're listening to someone give a speech. I thoroughly enjoyed talking to the college professor and getting her sense on what she thinks about teaching and communication. I hope you have learned some ways to improve your communication skills in the workplace. And that is all. Thank you.